I will be talking about weight loss injections for teenagers. I know this is a topic that a lot of teenagers ask, and also a lot of moms and dads that worry about the teenagers. So before I start this, I want to say that I'm not going to be discussing any information that is pertinent to your medical condition. So if you have particular questions, please ask your doctor whether this medicine would be ideal for you. The main reason of this podcast is to really give you a general information about the injections. So in United States, the FDA has approved the use of injections for weight loss for teenagers that are more than 12 years of age. There have been different types of injections that are either daily injections or weekly injections. It is the same type of injections that people that also have diabetes use in order to control their blood sugar, because this medicine, besides the weight loss, they also control the sugar levels. In fact, that's how those medicines were initially discovered. They were made from the pharmaceutical companies in order to treat diabetes, and then they found out that these people also lost weight. So they started to do more investigation about those medicines and whether they could be used as weight loss medications. Now, in order for a medication to end up getting the approval by the FDA in the United States to be used in the public, there has been a lot of research, a lot of clinical studies that go into play. So they give this medicine to teenagers that wanted to lose weight, and they also give another injection that did not really had the medication. We call this like placebo medication, to also teenagers that wanted to lose weight. And then they compared the two injections, the one with the real medicine and the one with the not real medicine, and they wanted to compare and see whether the medication had more effects in terms of weight loss compared to the one that had not medicine. And of course, the people that were taking the injection in the beginning did not know whether the injection they were getting was actually the real medicine or the placebo, as we call it. So the studies show that almost 70% of the teenagers, after a year of taking the medication, along with the lifestyle modifications, they were able to lose 5% of their body mass index, approximately. Now, what do we mean body mass index? If you don't know what body mass index, you can go and listen to episode 1 of this podcast where I explain what is BMI, how to calculate it, and how to find out how much weight a teenager needs to lose to get to a healthy weight. But it is, in simple terms, a tool that scientists use in order to estimate what's the efficacy of a certain medication. They found that this medicine were very effective. Now, another thing I want to point out is that the studies show that once the teenagers stopped taking the medicine, there was weight regain within the next 6 months, which is an important message that tells you that it is possible when a teenager starts this medicine and they lose weight, if they are not careful, if they don't follow lifestyle modification, if they have not established a healthy routine in order to maintain their weight, it is possible they may regain that weight. Which brings me to the next point where I want to emphasize that people that were not taking the medicine in this study, remember I told you there were like half of the people taking the injection, half of the people were taking the fake injection. 30% of these people had the same results with the people that were taking the medicine because they were following the same healthy lifestyle modification program. They were following an exercise program, they were eating healthier and things like that. One of the take-home messages that I have for you is that medications can be safe, they can be effective, but also they may require long-term use of this medicine in order to maintain the results if you don't have a very good lifestyle modification change at the same time. Also, these results were accomplished because the people were following a healthy lifestyle, were following nutrition, exercise, they were meeting with psychologists, dietitians, and all those things. And studies have shown that teenagers need at least 26 hours of constant interaction with a healthcare professional when they're trying to lose weight. Now, do this medicine have side effects? Absolutely. What are the most common side effects? The most common side effects of this weight loss injection is nausea and stomach pain and vomiting. So the most common reason that people discontinue this medicine is because they cannot tolerate these side effects. That is why it is very important when you take this medicine to make sure that you are working closely with your doctor and that you discuss with them how you feel, whether they're effective, and your doctor can decide how to increase the dose. There are different doses of these weight loss injections, and you can discuss with your doctor if this medicine is right for you or not. There are also other possible side effects. They can be allergic reactions like any other new medicine. You can have topical infections because when you inject the medicine to your body, you can create an infection. There can also be infection in the gallbladder. There can be infection in the pancreas, and there can be dizziness. There can be all sorts of other potential complications. Maybe they're not the most common, but other complications can happen in any system in your body, particularly when you're taking really any medicine, but also this kind of weight loss medications. I think these medicines are very effective. They are very helpful for certain teenagers, but not for all of them. And even when you are taking this medicine, if you want to get the best results, and if you want to maintain the results that you have from the weight loss injections, I highly recommend that you are in close relationship with a program that can help you build healthy habits while you're trying to lose weight with or without the medicine, but certainly also after you have reached your ideal weight, it can help you maintain it. Now, if you want to read more about my program, you can go to lifestyleforteens.com and click on free resources and work with me to learn more. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel to keep up with the new videos as I produce them. Take care. I'll talk to you next week.